One day we boys all loaded up our guns, went out to do some hunting and to have a little fun. We took a little whiskey and some dandelion beer, and we marched along together till we came upon a deer. Then we fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-bumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept her running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell. Well, we kept on a-walking till we came to some oaks. We were feeling kind of tired, so we stopped to have a smoke. We laid our rifles down and we lit our cigarettes. Then a buck jumped out beside us and he scared us half to death. But we fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-bumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept her running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell. When we stopped for dinner, it was looking like a storm, so we built a little fire, our sandwiches to warm. A couple of the boys were busy counting up their shells. What fell into the fire blew our dinner all to well. Now we fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-bumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept her running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell. Well, they ran through the willows and they ran through the poplars and they ran through the cherries where a snake couldn't crawl. We kept on a-shooting till our rifles overheated and the smoke got so thick that we couldn't see at all. Now we kept on a-hunting, but we never got a deer. The only thing we killed was the whiskey and the beer. Then they took away our rifles and they locked us up in jail, 'cause a farmer didn't like us shooting off his horse's tail. We fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-bumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept her running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell.
Let me tell you that. And you know, it's not so much the heat, is it the gosh darn humidity. And it, you know that, when you sit there in the bed and you're just sweaty, and you go to reach for the water on the nightstand and you slide right out of bed and the wife says, "Stop making so much noise, you're waking me up, go to sleep." Well, let me tell you, times like that make me think about moving up north,
Good idea.
Yeah, I'd do it too. Of course, then I couldn't watch the Packers. The Packers are... Gosh, I like the Packers. I'd do anything for the Packers. Who can forget Vince Lombardi, back in the glory years? Not me, boy. Well, anyhow. Getting to be that time of year. Eh?
Yeah. Horses eat it.
Yeah, I'm a deer hunter, how do you do? I got the deer hunting rapping tale for you. I'm so excited, it's my favorite time of year. I love to feast my buns, chasing trophy deer. But don't clap your hands to the stomping of the feet, 'cause yeah, he's like me, he can't keep a steady beat, no.
Come on, now, just get with the beat. Hey. You can do it.
I got this great big knife, 'cause the hunting is my life. It's my chance to drink beer and get away from the wife. It's the boys' night out, acting stupidly. Say now, baby, don't you think maybe, how about you and me, yeah? Well, we partied all night, never made it to our bunks, and I was sitting in the tree stand on a tree day drunk. Wind was blowing 45, temp 30 below. I was freezing to death, then it started to snow. So I got down from the tree stand, started heading for the truck, and that's when I seen it there. The 30-point buck.
30-point buck.
30-point buck. 30-point buck. Well, he was 8 foot tall, weighed 12,000 pounds. With every step there was a shaking of the ground. He was so rutherful, so beautiful, strutted right out of my dreams. He was created by God, just for outdoor magazines. Now, I'm not much for thinking, no, I don't do it often, but I had an idea.
Yeah, what was that?
To put that 30-pointer right in his coffin. Yeah.
Get him there, Clyde. I believe it when I see it there, buddy. 30-point buck.
Couldn't couldn't get to my grenades.
Yeah, right.
The howitzer was in the shop. My stomach was tied into a monkey knot. Yeah, my only hope was Betty Lou. She was the one. A combination AK-57 Uzi Raider laser triple barrel double scoped heat-seeking shotgun. Yeah, the women clapping in the back there. I gotta like that. Well, you were coming for me, getting bigger and bigger, but my fingers were so frozen I could not pull the trigger. I kicked off my boots, fired with my big toe. I was Dirty Harry, John Wayne, and G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe? Yeah, that 30-point buck was only 10 feet away, still I couldn't seem to hit him, and he wouldn't run away. And after 20 minutes, when the smoke cleared, there were hunters on the ground in the world's biggest deer standing tall and proud. He looked at me and yawned, and then a flash of white, and there he was, gone.
Oh, it's all right, Clyde.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
The 7 men got up, and the one fell down. A big lump of blaze orange shaking on the ground. At first I thought he was one of the boys, but it was a no brother good-in-law of mine from Illinois.
Only cheeseheads in here, right, boys?
Send him back on the next plane, you know.
Did you see the 30-pointer?
Did you see the 30-pointer?
Did you see the 30-pointer?
Did you see the 30-pointer? As we jumped into the truck, then I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. Yeah, I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. 30-point buck. 30-point buck.
Hey, there he goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. The last thing I do, I'm gonna get that 30-point buck.
Hey folks, glad you could join me. You may want to come and check some of this stuff out. You got black-tailed deer, kids drinking root beer, all kinds of people sporting all kinds of gear. It's all about hunting, they come at you. The people all know it, the big game's here. So bring your rifle, don't forget your bow. We're all hunting for a good time, don't you know? We got mountain goat, bighorn sheep, some great hill hopping, making memories to keep. A mule deer and whitetail too, with big moose, swamp donkey living in a slough. Roosevelt elk and Rocky Mountain too. Wolves and cougars can't be bothered with you. Grouse, turkey, and all means a feather. Rain, sun, snow, and all hunting weather. Weather's bison up northern caribou, big old black bear and grizzly too. Skunk, coyote, fox, bobcat, and lynx, beaver, muskrat, weasel, porcupine, and minks. We hunting partridge, chukar, geese, and duck. I love mud bogging, I've been really stuck. I hunt Sitka, follow deer and wolverine. If you ever accidentally corner when they're mean, you got black-tailed deer, kids drinking root beer, all kinds of people hunting all kinds of gear. It's all about hunting their adventure. People all know it's a big game here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going down, down, baby, down the street and I'm ready. Come on, baby, let it go. Street cold love, so it pass. Light it up and take a look. I'm going down, down, baby, down the street and I'm ready. Baby, let it go. So it pass. Light it up and take a look.
You got black-tailed deer, kids drinking root beer, all kinds of people sporting all kinds of gear. It's all about hunting, they come at you. The people all know it, the big game's here, so